everybody, it's me, Lindsay Star. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry this is kind of late, but understand this is something out of the ordinary. Anyway, I want to address something that I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be wondering. What is going on with me? What is going on with the wrestling community? And on top of that, why I'm not at E3. Alright, so anyway, first let's talk about the E3 thing. I didn't know this is happening this year. Although the one thing, if I do really want to go, well, besides I'll have to hear what's going on with Microsoft and Nintendo, is actually, I would love to watch the Street Fighter, their showdown that has been announced on the Street Fighter Twitter account, though I am kind of promoting, although I'm kind of giving a cheap plug to promote it on my Instagram account. But apparently WWE's The New Day is taking on against New Japan / Ring of Honor's The Elite. And not the Golden Elite, because that's with Ekota Ibushi, but it's the three original members of The Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. And just understand, this is a battle, and this is nothing to deal with racism, because I'm pretty sure there might be people thinking, oh, this has to do with racism, and there's no women. First of all, this is not racism. Second of all, this is not even sexism. And the reason why I'm saying this is in case anybody who has the bright idea think that way. It's not. It's just, it's been a well, how do I say this? It's been a crazy feud going on between Kenny Omega and Austin Creed that has dealt with 2 appearances at Community Expo Orlando and Twitter argument. So apparently it's going down at E3, folks. And if you guys really want to watch it, and because we can't make it to E3, I will leave down is the Capcom's Twitch channel. You can watch it right there. Sure, if you have a freak. And yes, you can sign up for Twitch if you don't have a Twitch account. I'll host it onto my Twitch channel. Speaking about Twitch stuff and anything, I'm holding off the stream because something else is going on this week. It's not just because I'm still having issues with it, then probably I'm going to try to stream without Wi-Fi, because that's probably what's causing it to go crazy. So no thanks to Comcast. I'm just hoping Sprint doesn't get mad at me over this. But besides, I'm going to need a lot of support for the payment for Sprint. And since my mother does not have unlimited data, even though it's not such a real thing, yeah, I'm gonna probably try. But the reason why is that happening is, well, because it's just happened when I just play Minecraft. I mean, well, I think the other games it's kind of fine, but when it comes to Minecraft Bedrock, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I know I haven't released episode 4 yet, and it's because there's been a lot of things. Now, the other problem and issue is, well, I did something really crazy, and please do not get mad at me, or please don't go after Craner. Alright, and the reason why I'm saying this is what happened was, Craner just came back from the United States with his girlfriend Tia. He started up again, and he made his first Roblox video, which is a new game from Double Jump Gaming Inc., which is based out in Canada. The one who founded is Sunday. So what happened was, Craner played it out, and I went to go check it out. But what happened was, it's not available for mobile. It's available for PC. So I said, what? I had to wait to try this out. So since I had downloaded some kind of video editor, only the problem is I can't edit the video. I mean, I had a chance to record it, but I can't edit it. I can't not do my usual outro with the music. It's really bad. So, and the other thing is, and sorry for the airplane thing. Understand, and that I am probably somewhat nearly close to an Air Force base or an airport. Actually, yeah, it's an airport. I think it's an airliner, because I think the closest airport had just recently opened up more than a couple of years ago. So that's probably what it is. Anyway, so yes, I'm vlogging outside because it's nice out. Well, even though it's a little bit cold, but anyway, so I'm having the issue of editing it, and I can't put the video to delete with the outro music. So I'm kind of a jam. So please don't get mad at me or get mad at Mr. Craner at all. Craner, sorry. So anyway, so that being dealt with, now I'm going to talk to you guys about the wrestling matter. And I'm hoping, if you're watching this, understand this is going to be really more important, and why, or what's going on with our usual situation is going on. It's prompting to remember, make me think about this. But as of right now, Molly Woodward, otherwise known as Moses Malone, is trying to delete her. She tried to delete her Twitter account, but couldn't. Because apparently she did, but she didn't. She came back on, and the reason why is she's probably being subpoenaed. And well, actually, Twitter is supposed to get the subpoena for all of her tweets since this whole entire fiasco started back in October, as far as I can tell. But there is more to this. Anyway, besides that, and apparently Abby Arthur somehow is out, and even though the criminal charges her breaking her, not supposed to be online, because I think she has, I think she was supposed to be on probation, but I think she's back online. Anyway, this whole entire situation excuse me, dryness. This whole entire situation is reminding me of another scam. It was a fiasco. I call it the Jeff Katz fiasco. And you guys are wondering, who the heck is Jeff Katz? Well, he was some guy who claims that he had worked for, I guess, Fox. I'm not talking about the network. It's probably the movie studio. Anyway, he wanted to start his own, supposed to be, well, it's supposed to be a wrestling drama, but it was more of a, supposed to be something like WWE and now Impact Wrestling. Back then it was TNA Wrestling, but it's now called Impact Wrestling. Even though Kat's not that smart, didn't know there was Ring of Honor, who was definitely getting there, as well as New Japan, and Stardom Wrestling was just starting off. Because those are the companies I'm recognizing, including the two Japanese companies, New Japan and Stardom. Just understand where I come from. So, what is going on with this guy? Well, apparently he started off creating this, and he first originally called it wrestling Revolution Project, then changed it to Wrestling Retribution Project. Now, there were a lot of, and not only was he scamming the wrestling fans, but he had dragged in wrestlers and a well-known wrestler, or let's just say, refer to him right now as the current IWGP Intercontinental Champion. And that's who I'm talking about as of today. And if you guys haven't seen Dominion, go watch it right now. Available right now on New Japan World. Anyway, what happened was, as I heard this out from Colt Cabana on his podcast, and I'm trying to think, it was episode 20 of the wrestling, not the rebooted, which is now retitled The Art of Wrestling with Colt Cabana Road Diary, so understand where I'm coming from. So apparently the Colt Cabana spoke about this, and I had to check this out. So I did, and I saw that Cabana was part of this. Now, at the time, I only knew much about him. Didn't know the other wrestlers. There was Kenny Omega, Chris Hero, MPV. I do know. There was Emil Stocci, who has been trained by Chris Hero, as well as Mike Quackenbush, and some others too. I don't know if it's from or not. Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson was also involved with this. And actually, speaking about Luke Gallows, he was also involved with another promotion, which I was also wanting to get into. It's called Rock King, and it's supposed to be an Indian promotion, but it was led up by Jeff Jarrett. Although they did had episodes for it. It's somewhere around on YouTube, so if you guys want to look for it, go ahead. But yes, I can confirm that Luke Gallows was part of that, as well as the Wrestling Retribution Revolution Project, whatever you guys want to call it, or actually WRP. So, what the heck? What? And one thing for sure is, you guys are wondering why the current IWGP Intercontinental Champion was involved into this. Well, let's just say it was revealed on his podcast. And apparently, if you guys are going to know who I'm going to end up mentioning to reveal the truth. But yes, I'm talking about, spoiler alerts, Chris Jericho. Yep. And I had to get some clip from off of a YouTube channel. Because at the time, Jericho was interviewing the current IWGP Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. And apparently, the color commentator for the New Japan English broadcast, and also who is in charge of, who is actually considered to be one of the vice presidents of Impact Wrestling. I forget what is his official title. Don Callis. He's also was on the podcast. And this is the first time for, the three guys being on one podcast. So, what happened was, it was revealed that Chris Jericho, what happened was Kenny Omega told us the story about that he actually, he was having a match against Karl Anderson, and what happened was Kenny broke a chandelier that was like, according to him, he said it was like 10,000, and Jeff Katz had him for the rest of the whole entire situation for free. So I'm like, really? Just because he broke it, you'll punish him for it? Yet you have not explained anything as much. So, upon that, Jericho confessed he was one of the huge backers. Now, I'm not sure how many wrestling fans have been part of this, but I can confirm Chris Jericho has been named for it from his podcast. I will include the clip description down below. So, anyway, there was a video that Jeff Katz said he was supposed to refund. The only thing is, I haven't heard anybody who was involved with, who funded it, or anybody who got the refund for it. So, all I know is there was not much of footage of it. The only person who probably had got some footage is Joey Ryan, who somehow got it, and because he got involved into this as well, because he played a character, which I'm pretty sure is part of the reason why Jim Cornette is going crazy on him, is because Joey Ryan had played a character who was considered to be gay, and his name is Chase Walker. Now, understand, this is right before he was in a relationship with now his wife, Lauren, and James. But yes, Joey Ryan got involved into this, and probably that was part of the reason why Jim Cornette's probably gone crazy, besides him creating a new wrestling maneuver in DDT Pro against another guy who his character is also considered to be gay. So, push comes to shove, all I can say is what's happening with Wrestling Retribution Project is, there were a lot of people involved, wrestling fans and wrestlers. Especially, I heard Christopher Daniels and Lance Storm both have been dragged into this as well. So, some people would say to me in the comments, saying, well, whoever got involved into this, it's their fault. I'm like, that's true and all, but still. I mean, we are trying, I feel like it needs to be investigated. I mean, seriously. Now, I know the subreddit on Reddit called Square Circle, which is all deals about pro wrestling. Somebody made a topic about this and shared video links. Turns out there was another, apparently Jeff Katz had made more into this, but those are out really. But apparently there's a lot of people who are involved in this, including somehow the Young Bucks have been dragged into it. So this whole entire Jeff Katz fiasco has now been settled. I mean, especially because of Chris Jericho. And now, if you guys are going to go bother Chris Jericho, please don't mention him about Jeff Katz, because I'm pretty sure he will not like this and you'll get blocked for this. I'm just saying. So, because of this, what happened with the whole entire Jeff Katz situation is somewhat similar to what is going on with both Molly and Abbey. Okay. Although everybody got their money back from Abbey, but probably some of them had put it in towards Molly. So apparently I haven't heard back from GoFundMe since I had filed the complaint. Had to file 2 complaints for the campaign she had done, and I'm hoping that, and if anybody who donated to her needs to contact Melinda or the Llama on Twitter, Melinda's Twitter account is Melinda Blue, and if you want to contact the Llama, there's his Drama Llama of Truth. I'll make sure both of their Twitter accounts are in there. So summing things up, yes, this whole entire situation with Molly and Abbey happening is remind me of what Jeff Katz did. Although, not only did he scam wrestling fans, but he also scammed wrestlers, especially to Chris Jericho. So apparently Chris Jericho is very angry about this, as when he had spoken about this in the podcast, but even though he and Kenny and Don were just, talking about the wrestling things, you can tell that Jericho is kind of mad about this. So anyway, guys, that's it for right now. Anyway, so I'm going to be busy the rest of this week. I'll probably make another vlog tomorrow because I'm with my mother, and I don't know if she's home for the rest of this week, because my mother is going to go to, she's going to go across the street to one of the cities for a memorial service. My aunt's explaining why my aunt's coming up, but I don't know if she's coming up by herself or my uncle's coming and my step-grand cousin Elena. I have no idea if that's happening. So yeah. So there's a lot of things going on. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks you guys for watching. I'm not sure I'm going to be streaming today, but if I am, just keep an eye out on both Twitter and Instagram. They're also down with links too. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys probably tonight or tomorrow. Till then, bye. Guys, it's me, Lindsay Star, and I'm pretty sure you guys can hear the outro. If not, I'm sorry. But anyway, you guys make sure to go and subscribe on my channel, because my face is right there. And also check out yesterday's video right here, and hopefully you guys can. See you guys soon.